I was born in Omaha, Nebraska. My parents, Emmett and Fran, are both still alive and active in their 80s. They were true mentors to me throughout. I have 3 brothers. I'm the oldest of 4, and we're all still very close to this very day. My education consisted of going to grade school and high school here in Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm Omaha born and raised. I went away to school at the University of Notre Dame where I received an accounting degree and came back to Omaha to practice with a Big 8 public accounting firm. From there, after 3 years, I received a CPA certificate, and I realized after attacking tax returns and audits that really salesmanship was really my best route, and I consequently set my path on a whole different angle. After leaving the accounting profession, I went into the furniture industry, and my first venue was in the rent-to-rent industry, which is essentially supplying furniture to corporations with traveling executives and apartments that may be needed to be released. I spent some time there, and as I started to sell off my used furniture, I found out that people were actually looking for new furniture. So on the side, I started a retail operation, which then began to grow extensively. And before I knew it, I had 3 retail stores in the metro area, and I was a true-fledged retailer. We closed the rental and concentrated on retail for 5 years. After getting out of retail, I took a look around, and repping was in my blood. My father's been a rep, had been a rep for many, many years at that time, and I decided that might be a great opportunity.
So my dad's commitment to work is something very unique. We have the privilege of having 3 root boys, my grandfather Emmett, my dad Mike, and myself, working in the same company. So I've been able to learn from my dad, and my dad so many years ago, 30 years ago, was able to learn from his father. And from that, we all have different skill sets and we all learn from each other, so we complement each other very nicely.
In the 40 years that I worked in our industry, I can confidently say that Mike Root is the most professional home furnishing sales representative that I've ever met. He has unquestionable ethics, always doing the right thing for his family, his business, and himself.
Well, I'm happily married for now 31 years. Last week I celebrated my 31st anniversary, and my wife always says she has no idea how we ever got married because it seems like every anniversary I'm in High Point, North Carolina at this market. But she's been a great wife, a great spouse, and a wonderful actual support for me, and she's done a great job of helping raise the kids. I have 2 wonderful children. My son Jay works with me in the business, and my daughter Kara sells real estate. They're both in Omaha, and they're both happily married, and we're so proud of both of them.
Congratulations, Mike. It is my honor and privilege to participate in this well-deserved recognition of your career. You have represented your companies in Slumberland with excellence for more than a decade. I also appreciate your willingness to personally engage in our community involvement efforts. The 40 Winks Foundation is one of our passions, giving mattresses to kids sleeping on the floor. Over the years, we have donated over 25,000 mattresses, and you've been an important part of those efforts. You have personally given your time, energy, and resources, and have leveraged those efforts by encouraging our suppliers to participate too. Together, we've made a difference in the lives of each of those families.
I can attest that Mike has earned the utmost respect from his peers, his customers, and many of the leaders in our industry. Mike has been an integral part of the success of Cosia. His sales results have been unmatched since he has joined our company in 2012.
One of the emerging trends in our business is e-commerce. In our business, Furniture Sales Mid-America has been around for 53 years. In order for it to stay around for another 53 years, we have worked very hard, spearheaded by my dad, to make sure that we are meeting the needs of e-commerce partners.
We do business with some of the biggest internet retailers, but we also do business with some of the biggest brick and mortars, helping them to do internet retail, because that's really where the things are going. That's where our business is going, and we embrace that. Well, if I'm not selling furniture or spending time with my family, you'll probably find me on a golf course. I have learned that there's a senior amateur circuit that I can beat up on a bunch of old guys. Then my wife told me to look in the mirror and found out I was one of them. But irrespective, I've had some pretty good success. I've played at the national level a couple times, and I really do enjoy the game. It teaches you a lot, and it keeps you competitive, which is what we need to do in sales after all.
So one thing that makes my dad very special is his professionalism. He doesn't do things the quick way. He doesn't do things the easy way. He does things the right way. And he makes sure that I've learned how to do things the right way, and he makes sure that our staff in our office does things the right way. He wants to make sure that we are professional in our work so that we make lives easier for our customers as well as for our vendors.
You know, I've had a lot of great mentors as I've done my professional career. I've had a wonderful father that's a rep. My mother was a great mentor. My grandfather on my mother's side built a very successful business, and I learned entrepreneurship from him. And because of their payback and their investment in me, I hope that as I continue to build my career, that I can help others just as they've helped me. I always wanted to be in sales, and I'm very, very fortunate that the furniture industry and I got together because it's a great industry with great people.
Mike, thank you. And I wish you all the best and future success. It's a pleasure working with you, and I know your best days are still ahead.
I am proud to see my colleague and friend receive this award. Congratulations, Mike. You've earned it.
I'm very blessed to have a personal as well as a professional mentor in my dad. He's very deserving of this award, and I'm very proud of his accomplishments.
Thank you, IHFRA, for this great award. I'm honored and I'm humbled by the fact that you've chosen myself and my organization to receive it. Out of all the great reps in this industry, you've chosen us, so thank you.